Yeah, I want to talk about another herb that you put on your food. Actually, it's rosemary, and I got this is some of the bottles of rosemary I have that I keep on hand. I keep a bunch of it, right? And I always put it on everything I eat. I don't care what it is. I actually put rosemary and turmeric and some black pepper on every damn thing I eat. But this is about rosemary. Rosemary, and I'm going to tell you this. When you go to the doctor, they'll say, "Do you take any medications or herbs?" And you know what? If you're taking something like this, it goes. That's why I put it on the plate, right? It goes on your food, right? So you don't leave it out, man. I mean, these people are like, but it's more or less like an ancient medicine. One thing, I know a lot of people heard of it and they see it in the supermarket, but what it's good for is improving memory. And I'll tell you another one that's out there. It's good for improving memory. Coconut oil. But rosemary's also, it's been given out since the 1500s and before as a remedy for weakness of the brain. How's that? But you didn't hear that one before about rosemary. So you need a strong brain. You need to have strong memory. And also the rosemary oil is actually good to breathe. Like if you're having you have a little oil in the room as an aroma. Rosemary oil is very good to breathe. It's very good for the mind. It's good for the mood. That's what it is. Actually, it's improved memory. It's a mood elevator, and also it's big time help with migraines. So, it's like you don't have to take this pill. That's the thing. I put this stuff, rosemary, actually these are two different brands. I don't know what this one, I forgot where I got this one from. This is, I get them different places, It's rosemary, right? And you can grow it, but I just buy it. So that's what I do, and I buy turmeric too. I put those two things plus black pepper and oregano on everything, plus various other herbs. So rosemary is very good for the brain. It's been noted since the medieval times as to actually help with weakness of the mind. It helps with mood and migraines and pain relief, big time. Pain relief, it's a big time anti-inflammatory. Also an immune booster and antibacterial. So it's got a lot of miracle properties to it. Like there's a lot of things out there, I'm telling you, that there are miracle properties, but I take them, It's not like every germ in the world is going to bounce off of you that you take these things, but it's smart to take, especially with all the genetically modified food out there. Also, they say there's a possibility that rosemary could actually stimulate hair growth. I know I went over alfalfa yesterday, that can help with hair growth too. Better circulation. But, the thing is, when you have something like this, and it's right there, I can keep a lot of this on hand. I have like a dozen bottles or more of this turmeric on hand. I just sprinkle it on whatever food I have, If I'm eating an apple or something, I don't sprinkle rosemary on it, but just about everything else there is out there, I'll sprinkle rosemary and turmeric on it. Even if it's a salad, I'll put that on there. So, along with apple cider vinegar, I throw the whole 9 yards on there because, it's like, it's okay. You could take pills. You could actually take the pill form of turmeric. You could take the pill form of rosemary, and it's just a capsule with it in it. But I think it's better to actually put it on the food. But it's something that can actually help with your brain power, your mood, digestive system, immune system, hair growth, and a number of other things. Actually, better circulation. It's an antibacterial, and so it can actually fight some disease. But I have to say that, no doctor is going to tell you this, but they did tell you this way back in the 1500s. And if they were from China way back centuries ago, they used to tell you this. Maybe they'll tell you that today. But Western modern doctors, they're not trained in this type of stuff. That's what it is. But, you can't say it's wrong because you can go to this supermarket and you can pick up rosemary and turmeric right on the culinary shelf any place. So I highly recommend it, and I don't think it's too well known. It's a brain booster. It's a mood enhancer. So it can help you maybe make much better decisions in your life and actually improve your overall outlook, which sometimes helps too. So anyway, it's the other thing is out there is migraines. Now I know there's another thing for migraines besides rosemary that's even more popular. I'll just mention it here. It's fever few. So just want to mention that at the end. But actually, rosemary can actually help with migraines too. Those things seem to be pretty tricky because sometimes they don't work for everybody, and some things work great for some people, but it's worth trying. And it's cheap, and you can buy it in the supermarket, and it's got no side effects, and you're not going to get it's not going to hurt you because it's been around for thousands of years.